What's going on, everybody? Making sure we are all sorted out here, which I believe we are. Move my mic a tiny bit. There we go. Okay, so picking up right where we left off, which is heading up to this corner of the map right here to do the side quests that are up this way, as well as track down Victory. Now, quest-wise, we're actually a slight bit leveled above this, so the side quests are actually going to put us a bit more above where we need to be, which is going to make this not too hard at all. But with no further ado, there's like 3 or 4 side quests you can kind of just run into while driving around up here. There's an energy plant. There's a funny Santa thing, actually, which is really funny. Hold on just a second, guys. Alright, there we go. Alright, so, yeah, there's a few different side quests. There's actually a major one up here as well.
Springs in. Thanks, Rangers.
See what our vendor here has got for us, if anything.
Oh, thank you. It ain't much.
Please,
No.
sorry. Please. I don't have money.
The vendors are real touch and go. Sometimes they have amazing stuff that you can't find pretty much anywhere, and then other times it's mostly nothing. But we can get some stuff for the Kodiak here, as well as deal with some cannibals. What's going on? Stay Puff Marshmallow Man, nice. Happy Saturday as well. That's a great username, by the way. That made me laugh. Alright, so here we are at the Cannibal Jamboree.
Howdy, strangers! Y'all here for the barbecue? Oh, help yourselves! And make sure to say hello to the boss while you're at it.
Lucas says gonna kill him right away. I usually find that it's like, you can choose the attack option right away, sure, but I usually find it's a bit better to actually get in position first and then attack them. Because trying to get the guys up here while you're down below is a little bit of a pain, so it's usually better if you position people a bit. That way your mechanic can shut off the turrets and you can have somebody just prepped and ready to go, really. And then disabling those, if they're not already hostile, won't actually turn them hostile. And then from there we can start combat, and then we can worry about those guys up there. That way we don't get pinned in. Okay. Lucas says when I did it, I did the request and then murdered them. Yeah, I mean, like there's tons of ways to do it. Honest, in my opinion, the only really useful thing here is the Kodiak stuff over in the little area there, which you can get for your car. But beyond that, eh. But there's no wrong way. Unfortunately, this is one of the places your Kodiak can't actually follow you up into, but you can still shoot the guys at the gate. It just won't help you with the fight up here because you can't get it past these cement barriers. Guards here. Nice. Alright, and then that leaves them with one half-dead guy who's going to get a turn. Well, actually, hold on. Do I not get... Yeah, I got one more shot with our Kodiak. Nice. For like half a second, I thought I hit Lucia, which I was really going to laugh about, but it is what it is. Oh, he says, sometimes I like to hold back with the Kodiak and then ambush them all to death. You definitely can. The main thing, like, if you're going to kill the cannibals, you really want to kill the people at the gate before you get up here. That way you don't get, like, pinned in accidentally or anything. That's really the main thing. Use a med kit real quick. Can somebody level up or do I just have skill points? Yeah. Alright, so there's that. And now these guys are going to be hostile because we attacked. And we can get into position a bit here as well. If you're sneaky about it, you can get somebody up to the turret thing. There's a, I forget exactly where it's at, but there's a thing to turn off the turrets up here somewhere. Gabriel says there is a quest there. Yeah, you can do there. You can do a quest for the cannibals. I'm aware. I just never bother personally, but yes, there is one. And honestly, we're already kind of over-leveled for where we're at anyway because of all the charisma I took for the early game. Where is that? Okay. All right, we're going to position Axel up this way. Just so she can potentially take those two out, and then we're gonna hang out right there. Okay, that should pretty well do it. Okay, so first things first. Gonna kill the guy up here with us.
Taking a shot.
That was an amazing crit. Yeah, the game soundtrack is what's playing the music. Ator says, "Hey Mort, just got here. Is the punching guy on your team going for that monk fist, whatever it is, popular?" Yeah, eventually. Late game brawlers are amazing, so I like to keep one around. But yeah, eventually you can attack for like 1 AP, and then with luck you can hit like a ton of times per round, which makes them ridiculous. Okay. So her job, she has a ton of movement, and this type of thing is why we gave her all that movement, is to just come over here, turn off the turrets. Which effectively means that she killed something. Step over here, so she's out of range of that. Or at least I thought she was. A little too close after all. It's annoying. Alright, and then she has her precision strike, so we're going to put her... If I put her right here, I should get at least 2 of them. Okay, I was hoping I would get all 3, but I wasn't sure. But good. Alright. We'll have Lucia come over this way. Now that we've actually almost killed everything already. Alright, and then the Kodiak can't actually reach by any means, so we just have to pass the turn on it. That should be everybody. Alright, those two are honestly going to wind up dying to burn. Which means I'm not super concerned about them. Alright, and then got some guys waking up because we caused a fuss. Where is Marshal Quan? We're gonna move Quan over here. Got his free attack from Striker. Killed that guy. Oh man, all those dudes are like just out of range. Oh, come on, 4 health. Every Chevy Chase says I'm playing this game right now and it's really good. Yeah, it honestly is pretty amazing. Alright, so now we can take our sniper shot. Can she reach? No. I was hoping she'd be able to, but if we move her closer, we should be able to hit at least one of them. That would have been some incredible range. Alright, and that's our turn.
I'm just hungry.
There goes Lucia. Not that it was going to take much, though. Alright, damaged armor on Black Eye there. That sucks. Terrible chance to hit everybody. Best shot at that one, though. Yeah. 95. Nice. Marshal Quan. Right, we're gonna get him over here and ready to go revive. Definitely gonna lose Axel though, which is annoying, but it is what it is.
Beating. This should be it, 'cause he's gonna move closer, and then we'll be able to kill him. That went pretty terribly, to be honest. But, not a big deal.
Ator says, did I do the quest for the best fist weapons in the base armory? We did like half of it to get what we could, and then we did not actually turn anybody in, no. And then MW says, hey, what's going on? Arato says, watching your stream to chill, playing Tyranny on Path of the Damned and Can't Kill. Yeah, so Tyranny on Path of the Damned is actually pretty hard, especially compared to like Pillars of Eternity. That, and then I think we have a nitro spike to revive her actually. Kyrie says, hey Mort, love your channel, glad to hear it, always enjoy that. Alright, so do I have a nitro spike? That would, yeah, okay, sweet. Pretty sure I did. So nitro spikes will just revive someone without having to go see a doctor. Healed up here.
I feel refreshed. Thanks for the assist, Haas.
Alright, nice. Okay, and then throw her healing darts back on. And does anybody need ammo? No, we're actually doing pretty good on that front. Alright. Weapons were good. Oh, they let you make everything except the revives. Oh, that makes sense. Craft some more injury kits, and then no deployables that we need right this second. Alright, good to go. Now we're going to loot this place. There's a upgrade for the Kodiak over there. And I don't remember there actually being anything over here, to be honest. How hard is Wasteland 3? It's not too bad. It's more about preparation on the higher difficulties than anything else, because a lot of things will one-shot you, so you just need to like have the items and stuff you need to control the fight. But with a little bit of prep, you can get by pretty much everything without too much of a hassle. Yeah, so here's where we can get the Goat Cannon, which is a mortar upgrade for the Kodiak, which is honestly hilarious. Alright, and then I think, yeah, there's one more thing over here, and then that's pretty much it, I believe. This area is pretty small, but we do have a couple more side quests to hit. Skullcap helmet. This is new? I don't remember this. They added stuff with the DLC, so sometimes I'm not sure if I'm just misremembering it or if it's actually new. Somehow, that is better than her tank helmet, so that's what she's getting. Check that record player. Yeah, I'll probably play the DLCs as like the last thing we do, since they're pretty well level scaled anyway. Which the Cult of Holy Detonation is very difficult on higher difficulties. That one's a real pain just because of the way the fights work. You can't just like brute force your way through things. But Steel Town shouldn't be an issue at all. Alright, so there's that one done. keep exploring.
Come in. This is Dorsey. Rangers? Hello? Tits and monkeys. Hello. Hello, Rangers? This is Elijah. So polite. Thank you for taking my call. I wish to speak to you regarding...
This is about the cult of holy detonation.
And in case that isn't incentive enough. Excellent. Elijah Ward, signing off.
So, right here is where the cult of holy detonation starts, and then right here is where Steel Town starts. And then there is actually another side quest we need to do that's nearby the cult of holy detonation. Wandered into radiation. Oops. Yeah, so the third level radiation, which we don't have the chassis for, because we won't be able to access it until we take care of Aspen, is a little bit different in color than the rest, and sometimes it's hard to see between it and the level 2 stuff. So we'll have to come back to that one after we do Aspen.
We need resupply. Any Dorseys remaining west of Colorado Springs, please.
You can find like vaults and stuff around here, so that's why I'm looking around a little more. There's a vendor.
Ranger! But first, a gift for the hero. So kind of you to say so. Breeding does matter, I always. Take your time.
Oh, we're finally loved by the 100 families. Yay.
To please.
Would have been nice a little while back, honestly. That's a pretty nice shotgun. That's actually great, because that'll help us melt ice if we need to. Okay, so nothing really interesting. We will buy your nitro spikes, just in case. Don't really need anything else from you, though. Random encounter. Should be able to just avoid all of them. Now there's a vault. Nice. He got a... Some of the mutations are ridiculous. He got a extra quick slot from that little event. Alright,
Your channels. Does any read? Over. Requesting immediate backup. Situation critical.
that's part of Aspen. That's the radio signal out. It's actually possible to find a cave up here if you kept the dude from the Bazaar alive. Got a mystery item. Hold on. I'm curious if some of these mystery items actually do anything, because the two that we put together so far didn't actually do anything. Curious if any of them have any uses.
Come in. We're getting a faint signal in your area.
If anyone can hear me, the elves are in danger. We need help. Seta has been... He's a tyrant.
Affirmative, Team November. Just kidding, Team November. Sending you the coordinates of the signal. Hopefully it's not as bad as it sounds. Over.
That is one of the funnier side quests that we're about to go do. Clearing out the map a bit here, though, making sure we didn't miss anything. Alright, and then Santa's Workshop. And then there's one more side quest over here, and then some random stuff we can find. But yeah, so in this old bowling alley, we have Santa's workshop. Poke around and find a couple hidden things outside. Nice. Alright, this is honestly kind of hilarious, but here we find a bunch of elves and Santa.
What are you guys doing here? Are you lost, little rangers? I assure you, everything is on the up and up, just like my sleigh will be when I'm ready to deliver the goods. I mean, presents. Why don't you have a look around? You'll see that everything is fine. Just fine.
Rangers! I'm glad you came. Can't talk with Santa here.
Oh,
Tell him
hold
there are fresh
on
cookies in
there.
the kitchen. He can't
Do
resist.
I hear whining from one of my...
So he's obviously holding these elves captive. And if we talk to him himself,
My little busybodies. Cookies? Oh, I love a good cookie. A pecan chocolate chip, or salted caramel crunch, or a minty chocolate chip. Ew. Let me have a look at what's baking, and I'll be right back.
and that gives you a chance to talk to Sugar Plum Mary.
Factory Rangers. We are slaves and produce a terrible drug called brain candy. You can find the recipe in his shack out back. Maybe you can use it as proof for leverage. Oh no, he's coming.
Alright, so
Whoever ate them is definitely going on my...
if you like just confront him or anything, he'll kill all the elves. So if you come out this way, you can find the leverage, which is the drug recipe that she mentioned, and then you can kind of go from there. However, you do have to deal with all these wild animals out here. And wild animals have a nonsense amount of health. Or mutated animals might be the way to put it. The nice thing about fighting animals is that there's really no point in taking cover because it doesn't do you any good because they're all melee. That said, they hit ridiculously hard. Okay, what's that? I was in range. There we go. And there's this turn. Barato says eager about the DLCs that'll come for Wrath of the Righteous. Yeah, they should be pretty interesting. Chimpy says I would like some brain candy. Hope everyone's doing great. I don't know that I would try it, to be honest. Seems like it's probably pretty bad for you. Alright, our goat will probably stun that one if it gets half a chance. Run over here, get you up. Nice. Oh, come on. Oh, barely. I was hoping to actually kill that one this turn. Alright. Yeah, that one's stunned. It's always funny when people level up when they're knocked out. Am I interested in the XCOM franchise? Yeah, I mean a little bit. I'm not really in a hurry to take a look at them, but if I get a chance, I might eventually. Alright, and this should be it. Nice. Okay. Bunch of people leveled up right there, so we'll heal everybody. There's one more fight with animals over here, and then we can investigate the shack. Alright, attributes, more luck. Skills, I think we'll go automatic weapons. Doors and weapon modding. Coordination. For her perks, we'll grab this one, which will increase the damage for every enemy hit in a single blast, which is amazing actually. More coordination, which will give her more action points. And do I not have the survival? I don't have the survival skill book. That's weird. She's got a extra point from something she's wearing though. That's why it's blue instead of orange. Because the books will just give you a flat point, whereas the little blue, it means you have an item that's giving you the point. Upgrade that. Does this game have a steep learning curve, or is it easy to pick up? It's pretty easy to pick up. Like I wouldn't jump into Supreme Jerk immediately until you've kind of gotten a feel for how the game works. But beyond that, it's pretty accessible. Alright. So there's that. So we got something we can dig up over here and right here. Alright. If you're crafty, you can actually avoid this fight over here. It's not strictly necessary to do it. Have anything that will I'm at 8 lockpicking, right? Yeah. I believe I have an item for that. What's that under? No, I don't think so. I thought I had one for lockpicking, but I guess not. Okay. Injury kit, nice. Candy cane cat of nine tails, that's something. There's the weird science armor set you can get. This duffel bag has an elf outfit that you can put on through your base, which is kind of funny. Okay, so we can find out he's killing all the elves if you hadn't figured that out already. And this will give you the schematics of the... This is basically what we're looking for the quest. Which, speaking of... Because with that, you can turn off the thing that kills the elves, if I'm not mistaken, and then if I had lockpick 9, we could just get the thing in there, which actually makes it a little bit easier. But we're going to kill all these guys first. Oh, nice. Got a lucky hit, so we got to go again. Laser turret. And... oh, come on. 1 health. Lucia, we're just gonna have her sit there with an ambush. There's no good place to put her. That is going to be it for our turn. There's the other big one. That one was behind the shed. Those poison barbs are pretty annoying. Alright, so have you kill you. Crit failed and hit herself. Nice. And last but not least. Good. That went pretty smoothly, actually. And then heal everybody up.
Isn't it great to be alive?
Nice rocket launcher there. Not that we need it, but still. Okay. That should be pretty much everything we can do out here because we don't have lockpick 9. The game auto-saved right there, so... You gotta get to this computer right here to stop the elves from dying. Alright, so you can use the schematics, or if you have these two, which we obviously have, we could just do it that way, but the thing out there makes it a little easier. If you have lockpick 9, you can actually find the recipe for the drugs, which you can then use as leverage and just make him leave. Alright, so...
My naughty list! You freed my fucking elves!
Okay. Now this leads to a fight. Those kill bots are pretty annoying.
Death! Death for everybody! They see us.
And I started this off in a terrible spot. I didn't think they were going to do that much damage to me right out of the gate. Alright.
Let's all work together and save my ass!
People up and moving. Let's get... him out of the way, and then... Can I... The beautiful shot. Missed that one though, of course. Alright, this is gonna be our turn. It's gonna be tough to salvage this because we started off in a really bad spot. I honestly don't think I'll be able to do it.
Come with me if you want to live.
Okay, we're gonna give it a shot just for fun, but I imagine this turn, but the kill bots will probably move in, and that'll probably be the end of it, and we'll have to reload, to be honest. Just because I started off in a terrible spot right there. I didn't think they were gonna get such an effective first turn. It's weird his animation was off there. How'd they kill that one, but not her? Or Marshal Quan? That was weird. Hey. Alright, so... Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, because I'll have to reload, 'cause everybody's just not going to have enough AP to do anything. That sucks. But it's my fault for not getting ready for it the right way. Okay. Take two, except this time we're gonna get in a better position. And also try to make sure somebody isn't poisoned. Okay. All right, start that off from a better spot.
My naughty! You freed my fucking elves! Horrors untold!
Kill that one because it's easy. And we will move right there for now, but it won't do us a lot of good. And then throw a laser turret out. Hit him with our sniper, which crit and killed it. I love how they can shoot through the walls to hit me, but I'm completely blocked, apparently. Right, go get you up. Heal. And smoke grenade. We're gonna hit his arms, reduce his chance to hit. Heal Lucia with our darts. Which, I mean, honestly, she'll probably still die anyway, but what are you gonna do? And then we're gonna move Axel. I'm gonna move her a little closer where she'd still be in cover, but I really don't have any spots. We'll just have her ambush then, and she might hit me if I do that though. Something with you. That's gonna be our turn right there.
Got a bead on him. And
Curious why Axel's ambush didn't go off there. That was odd. Yeah. Just killed a bunch of elves. You can move right here. I don't know why I bother healing her. She's definitely gonna die again. But there's that turn. Santa's making my life a little easier. Nice. And now I just gotta kill a guy. So it's not the ideal way of doing it, but if you don't have the lockpick, it's pretty much what you got. Ideally, because if you get the brain candy schematic from his building with lockpick 9, I thought it was 8, honestly, but if you get that, you can actually just skip this fight entirely and basically use it as leverage to force him to leave, which results in not all of the elves dying. Or any of them dying, really. But nice, and that actually should be it right there. I'll stun him just in case, but that really should be the end of that. Very sloppy.
But what about us?
Alright, and then so you can actually force them to continue to do this if you want to, which is honestly terrible, but you can also free them or just tell them to figure it out. But
Oh my gosh! Thank you.
you can just keep them enslaved and force them to keep making you drugs, but Ideally, none of them would die, but it doesn't actually change the quest at all if any of them do. You still get the same stuff. Alright, so from killing him, you get his Santa outfit, as well as his key to this building over here, and anything else you haven't done, plus his Santa hood ornament. And you can get some stuff in here. I don't remember if there's anything good in here or not. Funny red rifle thing, but it's not very good. The BB gun ammo, yeah. Like a Easter egg weapon there, but I think that's gonna be it. And there's 2 boxes in here we can loot. What's going on, rubber cable? Alright, so that is the Santa's Elves side mission. Now we got one more side quest to do before we head up towards Aspen. So, level everybody up. Yeah, we're gonna give him speed now. Doesn't quite have enough to get a new skill. We'll give him more evasion for his perk though. Do I have small arms or weapon modding skill books? I have neither of them somehow. So we'll go small arms. And last but not least, max her coordination out, nice. And we'll give her another point in... Do I have the first aid skill book? I don't think so. No. Alright, so we'll do leadership. Heal everybody, and we'll be on our way. Oh, okay, so
I feel refreshed.
clear her injuries real quick before I forget about it. Yeah, we're good. Sweet. And there's one more side quest to do, which is at the Department of Energy.
Big update here from Rocky Mountain Monsters. Shit's starting to get real, monster fans. We've been hearing heavy footsteps in the woods close by, and we found prints all around our camp. We've gotten Bigfoot's attention, and he's checking us out. Stay tuned!
Explore the map, grab this vault. Got a random encounter from that. If I remember correctly, if you stay in the vault, like if you leave the bodies in there, you get poisoning or whatever, and then if you throw them out, you get this random encounter. But the Kodiak can destroy basically everything. So you don't have to freak out about it too much. Now, we're gonna drag everybody over here and try to let the Kodiak do as much of this as possible. Oh man, they actually managed to destroy it. Axel can repair it, so it's not a big deal, but I was hoping they would go after our goat.
Fucking ninja.
Alright, so... that works basically the same as the revives. Unfortunately, it does leave Axel kind of out in the open. Chimpy says the Kodiak's so much better than walking in Wasteland 2. Yeah, I like the Kodiak a lot. It's really cool. I like that you can kind of use it as a party member. Alright, so... still missing, even with a 95% chance to hit. There we go, jeez. Okay. Should be it this turn. Alright, nice. Oh, it's not gonna... I was hoping it would just let me actually heal it up, but it's not gonna let me do it. Alright, so how much is that? 3... there it is. I was like, I'm still gonna be able to do it because it's gonna take damage from running into things. Just extra steps. Bobby says, I like how Mort had no issue with murdering Lan just because he didn't like him, but enslaving the elves is somehow immoral. Listen, every situation is different, and that's the best I can tell you. And truth be told, we've been playing this particular playthrough as a fairly what's best for Colorado approach. Okay, so... should be able to... yeah, okay, there we go. And bring literally anybody up here, because one shot should do it. There we go.
Day's work.
Alright. Nice. Okay, and then the nice thing about these random encounter maps is that sometimes... yeah, there it is. Sometimes you can find chests and stuff on them. Which will have all sorts of ammo and stuff for you, which can be pretty helpful. Alright, and then... there it is. It'll let me do it outside of combat. Right, and then... you should just be able to click on the Kodiak. Now, what did we actually get from the vaults? Nothing interesting. Guess so says, but he's right. Land does suck. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. Between land and Windu, I always go with Windu.
Come in, Team November. This is Ranger HQ. We're picking up a lot of indistinct radio chatter originating from somewhere close to your location. It's doing a hell of a job jamming up the airwaves. Sounds like some kind of code. It may just be some pre-warp. I can't. Let me know if you find anything.
Alright,
HQ,
so
over and out.
that marks the Department of Energy on our map, which is where our side quest is. Do I plan on reviewing Neverwinter Nights 1 or 2 next year? I'm probably going to do the first one at some point. It's on my list. So when I say it's on my list, I do literally have a list of games. Like, that list is a actual list that exists. And it is in fact on it. So it just takes me around, like, takes me time to get to it, basically. That's more radio stuff from Aspen, which is where this bridge leads. Couple caches and stuff you can find up here that give you a bunch of resources, which is what I'm after. Any chance on Mass Effect or XCOM? I would like to do Mass Effect at some point. Like, I don't have a timeline for it by any means, but it is a series I have never played, so I would like to do it at some point. There's some money. XCOM, I don't know, maybe. About the best I could tell you. XCOM doesn't really pique my interest. Which, like, a lot of people recommend it because, you know, CRPGs and everything. Evan says, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good is this? I'd give it an 8. It has its moments where it's not, like, perfect by any means, but it's a very good game. Alright. And here we are at the Department of Energy. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to go to Aspen. And that will allow us to get Victory sorted out. And then after that, we're actually getting pretty close to the end of the game once you've done that. Answer some text, hold up. Okay. Department of Energy is not a big map by any means, but it has some tough encounters. Have I ever heard of the Gothic series? I have heard of it. I plan on playing Elix pretty soon, which, if my memory serves, is by the same people, I think. Bobby says, Mass Effect, especially the story, is great. Yeah, I've heard it's really good. I'd like to play it for myself, but I have heard things through the grapevine, as you might imagine. Alright, so looted that room there. Yeah, XCOM is more combat focused as well as what that's what was my understanding of it, which is honestly why I don't want to play it a ton, because I prefer a pretty strong narrative. Okay, so gotta watch out for explosives in here because they are everywhere. Username says, yeah, Elix is from the same devs. Yeah, I thought so. I was pretty sure it was by the same people. Alright, don't have the skill to undo that one. Alright. There is a robot literally just past that door, and then there's, yeah, it was like, there's a one that was supposed to, yeah, there's a couple roving ones. Ah. I like how it said beep boop. Why did that make me laugh? Alright. Is this my first time through? No, I've beaten this game like 6 or 7 times. Lametta says, love Gothic and Elix, but it has a lot of jank. Yeah, that is my understanding. If you do any research at all into Elix, people are like, you gotta have a build, and you know, just the telltale signs of that kind of game. Opinions on Traveler, Mega Traveler, pen and paper? Can't say I've seen it. So my opinion would be I have no idea. Alright, so let's move up. The shotgun torrent strike does a nonsense amount of damage. I just don't know if it'd be enough to kill that thing, so I'm not sure if I want to move her all the way up. But we're gonna do it. Username says, gotta go to sleep. Have a great stream. Thank you, I appreciate that. Opinions on Kinshi. I have heard of it, but I have not actually played it. So again, I wouldn't have much of an opinion, but I'm aware of it at least. Alright, and that's going to be it. Unfortunately, we missed killing that thing by 28, which is incredibly frustrating. So we're going to move her down here. That one's probably going to do more damage. That one I'm not too worried about. Okay. That one set off the bomb and hurt itself. Ah, I didn't even see that guy. Crap. Alright. A bomb right there. You over here. Anybody else? Move you up. I'm gonna have everybody else ambush and then try to force that kill bot to come to us. Move our melee out of the way. Yeah, it's a little better. At least it's in view. Guess that says armor feels worthless on higher difficulties in this game. Yeah, so one thing I'll say about Supreme Jerk basically every time is that defense is basically pointless on that difficulty. Like melee characters towards endgame are about the only ones who can survive hits at all, and even then barely. It's really all about just setting it up to where you're just not getting hit as much as possible, which can be a real pain, especially for the DLCs. Which is why you usually want to just prioritize doing as much damage as possible. So I gotta watch out for the bombs. We're not going through this door, but we're gonna turn the alarm off for the XP. There's a bunch of weird product placements in this game, so you can find like actual Snickers bars and stuff. Very strange. Thought I had 7, or I thought I had 8 explosives. Weird. Must only have 7. We'll send in 1 person to dig this. Should be a creepy doll. Yes. Okay. If you're careful, you can get up here, which is the best place to start these fights from. Gotta watch out for that nitrogen tank, though. Alright, so there's robots all over this room. You gotta be a little bit careful. Wow, missed. That is painful. Alright, get as many people in cover as I can here. Gotta watch out for that nitrogen tank though, for real. Okay, so the turret sucks, but the rest of them will actually, like, for the most part, come this way, or at least in range of their guns. I don't want to move my melee up there just yet. I'm gonna leave her where she is. Marshal Quan just over here. Alright, that'll be it for this turn. Come on, she was in cover. Uh-oh. Bobby says my sniper usually takes that perk that gives damage on crit in exchange for being not able to wear armor. Yeah, that works pretty well. Alright, so... laser turret. Get Lucia up.
Me and maybe I'll live.
You over there. Who even hit Lucia? Like, what? We made that one go berserk. We're just gonna kill it. Nice. Alright, that's this turn.
Hey! I hate, but
Alright, just gotta get that turret. Those two died. They should have known. Oh my god. It's annoying. Alright. Just gotta kill this turret and we'll be good though. Which I apparently don't have a sight on now. Not going my way today. Did I make my own logo or did I have somebody design it? I had a similar logo that I made myself, and then I forget exactly when, but a while back I had somebody take that logo and kind of professional it up. So the general gist was my idea, and then I had somebody do a more professional version of that. Okay. Give these two back up. Alright. Deal with our level ups there. Our one level up anyway. Alright, loot everything, and then the next room has the big fight of this area, which is actually a pretty cool one. One of the better armor sets for non-melee people right there. I'll actually throw that on. I think that's it for armor upgrades. Okay, so like as soon as you open this door, I don't remember if you get to walk in a little bit or if the conversation starts immediately, but there's a fight in this big room here. So we'll drop the save. Yeah, okay. There's the big rusted out Scorpatron.
Who are these noisy human oafs? shooting their way into my... Rangers? I thought we left you murderers behind in Arizona. What are you doing here?
We came here to kill synths and chew bubblegum. Alright, so... this ends in a fight no matter what you do, if my memory serves. So we're going to attack just to get the first move.
Different Rangers. Sons! Daughters! Help me slaughter these!
Because even if you try to play nice, she still just outright attacks you. I do remember that. Alright, so we're going to throw this grenade, which should hit... this is a fire barrel, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, about where they start you at, there's really not much in the way of cover. Now, the Scorpatron doesn't really move at all, but it will do serious damage. Not great chances to hit, which is what I'm looking at. Alright, so... you gotta come back a ridiculous amount to get any decent cover. Which nonetheless is what we're gonna do. Try to let them all come to us here.
About to make my last installment on the farm. Together, we're unstoppable.
Level up there, nice. Not gonna keep moving him back. Our goal is to basically force the synth to come our way. And that way I can just kill her and then kind of creep my way in there to deal with the turrets. Somehow she can hit Axel through walls, apparently. I've never had this much trouble killing this damn synth. Jeez. Okay. I can get close to, but I can't actually stun it this turn. Of course, Axel was the one who died, so now I gotta take these turrets out the slow way. There's that one. Resisted the stun, because why wouldn't it? He's gonna go down for sure. Not going my way at all. That's it for this turn. Where's that damn turret gone? Okay. Alright, that'll do it for this turn. Again, one square over. This thing's a bullet sponge, you have to hit it a million times. I could hit it the first time, but the second I'm out of range. Roman says you're live now in the fantasy RPGs you randomly stumbled on your channel a few hours ago. Been binging your videos, super cool content. Glad you enjoy it, man. Nice to hear always. Doing pretty terribly right now, though, to be honest. But, that said, we've about got this wrapped up. When I did my playthrough for Supreme Jerk, I actually came here like towards the end of the game because I knew this was going to be a pain. Should be it right here, though. There we go. Took long enough. Alright. There's you. Where is my other axe? Over there. Okay. to.
Together.
Okay, cool. We did both of them. I wasn't sure because that other one wasn't in range there, so I was a little worried. All right. Level everybody up. Toaster repair. And we'll grab overclock. Brawling. And our perks, we'll grab evasion. Use our brawling skill book. Don't have the weapon modding skill book, but she's ready to use it. Craft up a bunch of med kits and some regular kits. Gonna need to buy some deployables too. I think we're about out of them. Alright. Heal everybody up and we'll be good to go. Then we can shut down the transmitter, which is the whole reason we came here. She was trying to get other synths to come to her.
Thanks for the assist, Haas.
We can loot everything as well. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Some stuff for the Kodiak. There's our nerd stuff skill book. And a helmet I don't recognize, but nice.
The outcome is inevitable. Our ecosystem is failing. Our societies are crumbling under the weight of our own lesser angels. We must
What's going on,
look
Max?
to the stars for the continuation of our species. Our future is not Earth, but a new world awaiting its new tenants. If we are to colonize another planet in our solar system, we must devise a humanity that can not only survive this new world, but thrive there. A new human. That is our mission.
Even though the turret's gone, you can still disable the generator for XP. Okay. And then just have to disable the transmitter from this computer. And there we go. And a few more people leveled up. Alright, so now we're gonna give her luck. And we'll grab leadership, why not? And let's grab. Yeah, let's just grab the extra con. She didn't really need much at this point. Alright, and then I think I had a leadership skill book. Nope. I will do sneaky because I know I got that one. Okay. Max says, I see they've added craft since the last time I've played. Yeah, it's pretty handy. They kind of added it after the fact, so basically all the junk you find you can turn into useful stuff. Mostly like healing items, which saves you a lot of trips to town more than anything else, so I'm a pretty big fan of it. Okay. So that is that side quest done. And now we're going to head to Aspen, because we need a bit more stuff before we can do Frontier Justice. Frontier Justice is a bit difficult, actually. Alright, and then in the short time you were inside, this thing spawns. Literally just the one. It's a tameable, though, so you don't actually have to fight it. It's not the only place you can get a Razorback animal companion, but it is one of the few places you can get one. Actually, where's my goat? Come to think of it. Must have died. We're gonna go ahead and charm that. I don't remember our goat dying, but apparently it did. Animal companions are kind of easy to come by. There's only a few special ones that are really worth, like, keeping alive. You know, if you're looking at it from a practical standpoint, like a monster. Okay, now we're gonna head up towards Aspen. Easily avoided. Joshua says, love all your 100% reviews. Gonna play Pathfinder Wrath. Nice. Enjoy. It's a great game. Alright, so Aspen. Now, Victory Buchanan has brought all of his breathers here, which is his gang of drugged up lunatics, which you'll see in short order.
Team November, out of Arizona, broadcasting on all... Okay, let's pick Buchanan. The Patriarch's crazy-ass son is holding me and my team captive. He's making me listen to radio frequencies for trouble. Vic and his people are insane. And I'm not exact. Nearly everyone up here will kill you. Good to hear. The guard's coming back. See you soon, Rangers.
Okay.
Heads up. Freaks ahead.
So yeah, these people are absolutely nuts. Alright, gonna drop a save and then we'll get to it. You can actually avoid killing a lot of them, if you really want to. But they're all kind of lunatics, so... And as usual, we can have the Kodiak do some work. Max says, love the location in terms of combat and story. Yeah, this is probably one of the most memorable places in Wasteland 3, to be honest. I love how they call you murderers, and this place has some jacked up stuff going on. It's like, alright. We're gonna try to make them come to us for the most part here. That should do it.
No fear.
I was hoping he wouldn't have the AP to actually hit me, that's why I moved over there. Guess says Vic is so much better than the daughter, I don't remember her name. Yeah, she's meant to be like the main one or whatever, but I'd say Vic is the most memorable by a long shot. Those two. And there's those ones.
You Rangers! I heard Daddy told you to call on me. Gosh darn great to meet you. We're rolling out the red carpet for you.
Kodiak as much as we can there. Loot everybody. One of them has a key, which is very helpful, but you can also pick the locks. To get this key, because what I would not recommend is going through the front door there, which is the key that the bad guy had. Now, you can get the lounge key out of that truck, come up this way. Find all this stuff.
Experience the pinnacle of luxury at the breathtaking summit ski.
I can't believe you're here.
Find this vendor.
Name's Opie. It's not like you bunch.
He actually sells some really good stuff.
Welcome back.
Max says, and the Clown Museum when you rolled in it for the first time in the first playthrough. Yeah, that place is pretty ridiculous. Hold up. After I wear headphones for a while, my ears start to get to me. Am I going to do a pacifist run of Steel Town or murder everyone? I don't know. I feel like we'll decide when we get there. Outside of the first fight, I would argue it's a little easier to do a pacifist run than it is to fight everyone in a lot of cases. It's usually easier to pacify them than it is to kill them.
Oh, sure, buddy. Yeah, here you go.
Alright, so we can wear a bear suit, which is hilarious. So we're going to buy that just because. Buy some great weapon mods. He has the survival skill book, so that's good. And then I think that's all we needed from him, actually. We're going to buy some nitro spikes while we're here, because I can't craft those. Alright, and then you're my survival person, so we're going to go ahead and give you... She's got the binoculars, which is giving her the extra point, but we're going to go ahead and give her the skill book. That'll give her 10 in survival. For the pacifist run, that first fight does not technically count, no. But I've already got all the achievements, so I don't really care about that. But in general, the whole place is actually easier if you do the pacifist route through the rest of it. But no, for the achievement, that first fight outside the gate doesn't actually count. It is possible to let the guards do all of it, though. So if you come through the front door, you basically have to fight all these guys, whereas if you come over here, you can actually turn the turrets to your side.
What is this?
We can grab grab that key as well, which is the key to the door over there. Here we can grab another Ranger Star, which will give us +2 Kiss Ass, which I think... yeah, Quan already has. Then we can disable that alarm. Walk right over here. Fix this toaster for a golden toaster part. The nichrome wire. And then we're only missing one part before we have our golden toaster. Then this computer lowers the bridge, which is what you have to do to go farther in. And then that leaves you with these 4. But now that the turret is there, you don't have to fight them at all. But if you're going to fight them, I'd recommend actually coming through the front door now, because they're not in cover from that direction. Means they're a little easier to kill. You gotta watch out for those fumers though, because they like to rush you because they are pyros. For this turn. Oh no. I'm actually a little happy with that, because I was concerned that Fumer was going to hit all 3 of these dudes with fire, because I thought he might have had the range, but I was like, oh man, I hope I didn't space that out just like perfectly for him. Alright, so you can target their flame tank, which is what we're gonna do, but first move Marshal Quan and Mercy out of the way. You got a 59% chance, I mean, percent chance, depends on who you're using, but if they hit the flame tank, that person just instantly dies. Max says every time the grid rolls, I want to say roll for initiative. I mean, that's basically what it is, yeah. Alright, move him a little farther back just in case. Easy peasy. Alright, these next fights are difficult to get good positioning on, but otherwise they're not too bad. The first one's easier than the second one, because the second one's a bit of a mini boss fight.
Summit Ski Lodge and Resort at Take One. Go ahead, Mr. Torrance.
Okay.
Yep, experienced the pinnacle of luxury at the... Luxury?
Rangers, this is Corporal Woodson. What's going on down there? It sounds like you made it past their initial defenses. But I suspect, I don't know where the bunker is exactly. Good luck, Rangers.
Okay, so... You actually got two routes here. You can go through this, which is like a little trap obstacle course thing, which I would not recommend, or you can just go the more direct route.
You got what it takes. You can leave anytime you want. Just follow the sign.
Alright, so these next couple fights, it's difficult to get a good position on.
More of those freaks.
Federico calling. Come in. Silence. Prepare the guns.
Requires way too much. Yeah, it's like one of those guys walks over here. So you got all these guys. There's two, I believe, up here. Come on, get out of there. Yeah, now if you do it just right, you can get up in that room, which is a little easier for you. Not that it'll make all the difference by any means, but... if you do it just right, you can actually clear out a few of these guys before you aggro all of them. Which makes it a lot easier. It's just tricky to thread that needle. There they go. That's what I was after. Nice. Alright, that's about as good as we're gonna get before they start heading up our way. The melee are gonna take that ladder, which sucks. Oh, apparently we aggroed those two. I didn't even see them over there. I pretty much saw that coming. Try to kill this funeral before he... Yeah, okay, good. Before he can set everybody on fire. That guy's probably gonna get somebody though, it's frustrating. No, it's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, it's about as good as we're gonna get. Those two melee guys are gonna run up. Those will take pot shots they probably won't make, but the melee guys are really frustrating. Oh man, I was hoping they wouldn't have the AP to do anything. Good grief. One of them took one attack, so I suppose that's probably about as much as you could hope for. Alright, so... Lucky action, nice. Let's kill the low health one. Lucky action. Had to reload though. Alright. Nice, there it is. I was hoping she'd get a crit at some point. But when she does, they basically die. Okay. Because we have the high ground, we still have a great chance to hit on these guys. It says she can hit him from... I do not see that happening. Yeah, there's no way. Maybe from right here. Okay. And then, ironically, she can actually make it all the way over there, so we're going to send her over there and stun that guy. Yeah, that fight's not so bad if you can just get your positioning down, but a lot of times they'll spot you while you're, like, right here, and you get swarmed really quickly.
We will not surrender.
because you're close by. We really gotta find her a better melee weapon. Nice.
I'm hearing a heck of a lot of shooting. Hope you're all making friends down there.
And we loot everything. It's only lockpick 9, but we should level up here before too long. Yeah, he's getting there. Okay, with his level up, I believe... Oh no, we won't even get lockpick 9 then. He's only got the 2. And I don't have the skill book for it. I don't think. Yeah, if I had the skill book, I'd just use it. But honestly, it's just generic loot in there anyway.
I feel refreshed.
Everybody healed up. Gotta watch out for mines over here, though. And then right up the stairs right here is a bit of a mini boss battle, which I would argue is probably the most difficult fight in Aspen. Okay, repair the computer over here. That's going to let us lift this container up, which gives us a nice in to the bunker that Woodson wanted us in. Come up here, do some looting, grab the stuff over here. Nice shotgun. Pretty sure the one she's got is better than that, though. Yeah. Okay, and then you can go into the bunker over there, but it's easier if you go through the top here. In fact, you can avoid the fight altogether if you go down this way. Because that'll turn all the defenses off.
What's in here? Overheard them talking shit. I have to go. The guards are making their rounds. What's it out?
Yeah, if you can get to that computer first, you can just disable all of the robots in here. Another creepy doll, 10% healing. And there's a bunch of stuff to loot. Heavy gun. Melee weapon. Nice rocket launcher there. And a pump shotgun. Okay, now we can head back up this way. And this fight is a little tricky. There's a guy with a rocket launcher and he likes to use it. So we'll drop a save. Now it's tough to do, but what you want to make happen is get over here to this generator, because then that'll shut off the turrets, which makes the fight a lot easier, because there's 3 of them, or at least I think, is it just 2? I remember it being 3 for some reason. But there is another way to get to that generator. In addition to trying to come around the side here, I mean. There's all these guys. That guy is the worst. But, again, there's another way to do this. Because, I mean, you can either start combat and then have her run straight for the generator. If she's got max movement, it's not so bad. And then, alternatively, you could come over here and go to this, like, little maze structure. Which isn't a great time, to be honest, but you can do it. But seeing as we saved, why don't we...
Dream thieves.
Here we
You
go.
stand before Federation. No.
Okay, so...
Around.
Hold on, we're gonna have to restart already. Hitting attack right there should have given me the first turn.
Or amber waves of gray.
But it did not, so we're gonna have to try that again. Basically, we got too close, so it started. I was hoping to position everybody a little better than that. Hey, so you need to be as close to this as possible. Oh. If I could just get everybody where I want them.
Breathers out. No.
You gonna give me my first attack? No. If I could just stand everybody where I want them, it'd be fine. But on these higher difficulties, if they get the first turn, they'll just nuke all of your guys by that bomber before you even get a chance to do anything. 'Cause if they get the first turn, they'll almost entirely wipe you out before you even get a chance to start. Okay. What we're gonna do is have him start out by shooting that tank. If I can. They're not in range. No, it's just barely out. Alright, we'll have to have our sniper do it. Well, alternatively, I could... Hold on, let's have...
spacious sky.
Go with their turrets.
Or amber waves of grain. For purple mountain majesty. Above the blue.
Oh my gosh, hit that mine. What an idiot.
America. America.
Good.
God shed his grace on thee. And crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Y'all ready to rumble? Let's go.
Oh, beautiful. For heroes prove in liberating strife. Who more than self? Their love. And mercy more than life. America. God shed his grace on thee. And crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. And crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. To shining sea.
Okay. If she goes down, it's fine. But that guy's barely alive. Alright, so there's 4 of them left, and they have almost no health, so we should pretty much have the win here. Which we knew Axel was going to go down. There wasn't much we could do about that. But she did kill those 2 turrets first, which is what we did care about. Nice. Do I have... No, I just got it. I'll have to move up. Should be able to kill him, though. We get poison doing this, which is annoying, but whatever. Oh no, it didn't poison it. Good.
Is how it's done.
Moose.
You killed all my breeders. Oh well. See you soon.
Nice. Alright, so there's the harder fights done. There's a couple tricky ones inside, but they're not as bad. There's all of that done.
Thanks. Thought I was done there for a sec.
You can just eat some toast, which is hilariously a 100% heal. Baka says, hey, what's going on, man? How are you? Alright, so you leveled up. And we'll start giving her luck. You also leveled up. Give her her point and barter. I don't have the skill book for that one yet. Okay. Baka says, like your content, bro. Good, I'm glad to hear it. Always enjoy that it's of value to someone. Plus, it lets me talk about video games, and that's most of what I like doing, so. Alright, now that we did that, there is a ton of stuff to loot up here. Level 9 safes. We'll probably be able to open those before we leave. If we're lucky, anyway. Because he needs 2 levels, which I think we'll probably get. I will definitely get at least 1. I just don't know if we'll get the second one to actually get the level 9 lockpicking. None of them have anything special in them, so it's whatever, but it would be nice. Did Axel level up? Oh, yeah, Axel leveled up and I didn't even notice. Alright, and then start giving you luck as well. Grab small arms. Just because we can. And then for perks, I think we have all the shotgun ones already. We'll grab the turtle one just because it's handy in general. Alright, then we can open this up. Loot the rest of this stuff.
This is Corporal Woodson. Are you at Roger that. The guards are making their rounds. See you soon. Woodson out.
There's just so much to loot right through here. Nice. Tiny bit less damage, but we're actually going to throw this on because it uses less AP. And it is comparable damage-wise. Alright, sweet. That is all the loot, and then there's one more thing we can loot while we're here. But it does require us to fight these bears. Which I don't know, can I shoot them from up here? I think you can. Oh, Bacchus donated. Honestly, I'm not familiar with the currency. Sorry about that, but truly, thank you. Didn't leave a message. Very, very kind of you. Alright, so... Can I come up here and shoot them? Nice. Oh, I managed to hit it from over there. Oh man, I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I mean, the gate coming down is fine. I was just hoping I'd be able to shoot through it without doing that. Baka says Canadian dollars. Awesome. Good to know. Like, there's a couple currencies I recognize, but I'd be lying if I said I was very good about that stuff. But I really do appreciate it, man. It's very generous of you. So the cool thing about these bears is that if you kill them, you can actually animal companion this growler cub. And off the top of my head, I don't remember if there's any other ones in the game, actually. I want to say there's one other one, because I think the only animal companion that there's legitimately only one of is the badger. Baka says, I've got a question. Where does the intro music for your videos come from? I love the graphic and the music. The graphic I made myself, well, for the most part. The art was stock art, but like the mortismal and like how it fades in and stuff. Like I did the editing, if that makes sense. And the music was actually made by a viewer who got in touch and just offered to do it, which was very kind of him. His name is Juan Matos. His music is actually linked in the description of all my videos, even this one. If you click the description, it should have Juan Matos's website linked there. But he actually made the music for the channel, custom, which was incredibly kind of him. And it was actually kind of inspired by Pillars of Eternity. Oh my god, get up. Does the cub grow up? No, no.
I need a band-aid. The size of a truck.
Stop dying. Alright. Baka says, very impressive. Thanks again. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Guest says the honey badger and the two-headed goat and the guy in the bear suit are the only unique ones. Yeah, I was pretty sure that's the way it went. And the two-headed goat I wouldn't even say is unique, really, as it's basically just a regular goat for the most part. It just got two heads. Hey, and then if you deal with that, again, you can recruit him. Which we're actually going to send the Razorback to the base. At least you're supposed to be able to send him back to the base. Either way, though, I want the Growler Cub. Unlock that one for the XP. Alright, nice. He leveled up. Grab him an attribute. And he's not going to have enough skills to get lockpicking 9, but if we get another level up over here, he will. Can do some grave digging. It's morally questionable, but hey, it's the way it goes. Guest says Waste Wolf is probably the best pet. Like there's some pros and cons to each one. I like the Waste Wolf. I like the Badger, but you don't get it until super late in the game. The Goat is handy because it'll stun things. I think like the small ones tend to be less useful overall, like the chicken, the dog, and the like the fox and stuff. The cats are pretty good because they give everybody a passive crit chance, if my memory serves. That was a really good sniper rifle. Is that better than what we have? No, just barely. Alright. And then that one. This grave is actually part of a quest with Vic. I'm not going to talk about that just yet until we get to the appropriate point. And then there's a gauntlet. Like, this is part of the gauntlet you can run, which leads back to that fence from earlier. You can get some, a little bit of extra loot there if you wanted to, but nothing really worth it. Alright, with that, we're going to head up top. Max says Major Tomcat is the best. Yeah, Major Tom's pretty great. Alright, so we can let that guy out. He will actually, if you save him, you can get a lot of cash for it by letting his family in the Broadmoor Heights know.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. The name's Hardy Knox of the 100 Families. I'd shake your hands, but nobody thought Vic would survive. Let alone come back with an army. He's slaughtered, sure, and he's not alone. A bunch of his sadistic friends.
Long story.
Well, you're a credit to your daddy. Helping folk like this. You're welcome in our ranches getting soon. Oh, well, I'm sure God.
All you've got to do is free him. He won't actually leave. Like, he won't, like, disappear or anything. But that said, we're pushing 3 hours, and this is going to take another hour, which I don't have. So I think we're going to have to leave it right there at Little Hell, which is what this map is known as. Little Hell. But next time we are going to finish up Aspen, which has a few more unique fights. A lot of the really cool stuff from Aspen is in this building. So there's some more stuff going on there with the breathers and Vic, of course. So plenty of fun yet to have on that front. But I've got to do some stuff, so I can't keep going tonight, unfortunately, as much as I would like to. That said, if I get a chance, I might try to stream tomorrow, but zero promises on that. Normally I do it like later in the week when I don't have my son with me. Like tomorrow, just because of some things going on, I might have a chance to stream a little extra. But that is going to do it for today, guys. So I appreciate everybody stopping by. Certainly hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, remember to hit that like button. It actually helps out a lot on the VODs for the stream for sure. But honestly, guys, just thank you so much for watching. May you wander in wisdom and have an amazing day.